And how is your life? Tell us about some of the other things you do in your life. You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, but you know
the fans want to hear about this.
Yeah, but it's now 30 years that I am a volunteer on the ambulance. So I made all the training, and then step by step, now I'm driving ambulances because it's the last step of the training. And together with other guys, I'm organizing also driving courses for ambulance drivers in Lombardia for the 113 associations that are working together with my association. Is really an interesting activity, I would say.
And let me guess that one of the nicest aspects is your relationship with the other guys doing the same thing as you. And
yeah,
you're like a club of a band.
It's
of guys.
like a big family.
Yeah.
You know, in my association, we are 40 volunteers, organized in shifts because obviously each of us is working as a different job. And we cover mainly nights and Saturday and Sundays. So we have to follow some shifts. For me, it's a bit more difficult with my job. So when I'm available, when I am in Milan, I give my availability and they call me. In the past, I was able to do my weekly shift. Now it's more difficult. But I want to continue because it's really something that is giving you more than what you give to the others. So.
Well, there's two things here. One, is there a moment when you think, I just can't do this? I'm so tired. I've done so much traveling. The last thing I feel like doing is the night shift that's coming up tomorrow.
Yeah.
How do you fight that feeling?
It happens. And yeah, especially because when you finish your shift, we finish at 5 o'clock in the morning. The last couple of hours are really hard, especially if you have a mission. Oof. You have to go there. You need to be present. You need to be focused. Because when you have a call, you never know what it's the emergency system. So it can be a road accident, it can be somebody with a heart attack, it can be anything. Or maybe simply an old man alone at home that needs some support. Sometimes it happens. Or
And then the other thing is the juxtaposition between what you're doing in that life and the Formula One world in which you live. And I guess you need that in a way, I would suspect, knowing you.
Yeah. Because
you need this reality check.
You need to understand that sometimes Formula One world is a bubble where everything is nice, but it's not the real life. It's not the real world. Don't take it in the negative way. Yeah?
It is a world.
I'm not saying that.
There's some very good people.
I'm saying that in real life you meet, and with my activity, especially at night, you meet people that are a lot less lucky than you. And you realize that outside there is a different world. And sometimes it's very useful to reset yourself and say, okay, I'm lucky. Let's continue like that.
I think we're very lucky to have somebody like you involved in motorsport. And
everybody can do that.
Everybody can.
I'm not special for that. So
well, everybody can. And
we have millions of volunteers, not only in the ambulance, but looking after old people or in the hospital or whatever. It depends on the country, obviously, or what you can do. But I think it's really an activity that is giving you a lot, and you can learn a lot from that.